session of the 2024 Olympic Games watch party. Woo, we're going to be partying for a long time. Today, this session, we've got Amit Elor in her semifinal going for the opportunity to have an opportunity to win an Olympic medal.
Yeah, brackets are so small, so you win 2 matches and all of a sudden you're in the semis, and that's what Amit did. And semis means she's going to wrestle for a medal no matter what. If she loses here, she's plopped into the bronze medal match. Mm-hmm. So these sessions go by fast. The mats, there's 3 of them for 3 brackets. What I'm trying to say is pay attention.
You got to lock in. Yeah.
You got to lock it in. You can't just be fumbling around.
Yeah, it's really amazing how quickly it goes, and it was kind of nice. This morning, wrestling started 8 o'clock for us, 9 o'clock Eastern. We didn't have to wake up super early, so a nice little treat.
Yeah, today was ideal. Unfortunately, we'll be in zombie world and living like mole people for the next 3 days or next 6 days almost.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it all changes tomorrow. I think we got the for us it's a 3 a.m. start, 4 a.m. start, 4 a.m. start, 5 a.m. Eastern. So that's not so bad. When we were Tokyo, it was like 1 a.m. So this isn't bad.
Tokyo is just blatant disrespect for all us Western Hemisphere folk.
That's right. Justin in the chat asking us what's up. Justin, what's up? We got a cool second screen experience for you here, watching the Olympic Games together. So, let's get after it. You guys pull it up on Peacock, and then we'll watch party this thing together. Hit us up in the chat if you have questions. If you didn't get to catch the first session, we've been kind of all over it. So
we got Greco going right now, 60 kilograms. They're gonna do both of those semis, and then David, are they gonna go to 130 or are they gonna do 68? Amit?
They're going 60 kilos, then they're going 130 kilos Greco, and so Amit Elor will be the 5th match out of 6 matches that we're gonna have here in this session. Oh, look at this! We got an American ref.
Dude, he's got a camera, I think, on that.
I think that is what it is.
The ref cam.
Wow.
Have you guys seen? So judo was in the same gym that they're in now. It's like a arena that they built just for judo and wrestling, and they have cameras that can do the freeze frame, that can do the 360, like Matrix style or whatever. They're doing it in all movies now, but there's so many cameras going on at once for the finals that they can stop it and then bring the camera to whatever angle they want at whatever time. Not whatever angle, but within reason.
I see you know your judo well.
Oh, yes. Well, we're going to see some democracy manifest right now as Kyrgyzstan and Japan have just kicked things off. This is one that a lot of people were hyped about. Jordan Burroughs himself, who I think is probably on the call right now, we can't hear, but he's calling matches all tournament long for the Olympics, and he was pumped about this. Sharshin Bekov of Kyrgyzstan. We're going to butcher all these names. And Fomita, that's an easier name. These guys are both highly credentialed, and I'd have to look up their stats, but I'm pretty sure Fomita is either a world or Olympic champ already. They may both be champs.
Yeah, this is loaded. I mean, these guys are all super accomplished. And, man, I'll tell you what, at 60 kilograms, the Asian reps really showing out because Fomita here. We got, let's see, the 4 countries in the semis: Kyrgyzstan, Japan, North Korea, and China.
And you can find brackets on Track Wrestling.
That's right.
If you want to see updated in real time brackets.
Who doesn't love updated brackets in real time?
Yeah, let's get those things going. Real time, baby.
And then they have bout boards on arena.uww.org if you want to see the bout order.
Okay, so 4 world golds on the mat right now.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Fomita is 17 and 19 gold. His 17 gold was at 59 kilos, but, close enough. And then Sharshank, the Sharshank Redemption was gold in 22 and 23, the last 2 Belgrade Worlds. Not too shabby. And then Sharshank was also silver in Oslo in 21 and silver in Budapest at 55 kilos in 2018.
Okay.
That's right. Dennis Funk in the chat, he's letting us know the Dangerous Knights crew. Oh. The Dangerous Knights crew is back.
Yeah, I love it.
Baby.
That's right.
Oh, Sharshank.
Itty bitty jeans. Go ahead.
Oh, and slick back hair. Yeah, Sharshank beat Fomita 11-6 at the World Finals last year.
Okay.
So as you can see, we're huge 60-kilo Greco-Roman connoisseurs.
You know what? I just realized that Kyrgyzstan is now sponsored by Nike.
No
No
big.
more
No,
Bixer
no
brand.
Bigzer brand.
Dang it.
Ooh, all the dangerous night crews and the watch party heads will remember Bigzer brand.
I know.
Yeah, Bigzer brand. Big Shark Energy. They got sharks on their shoes.
Shark Shank on the mat.
They have. Did a little deep dive on Bigzer brand a while back, and they have a pair of shoes that has like a shark on the side with like gills. Like it has like slits in the side of the shoe like
sharks have
gills.
spray.
I know, but they went full shark theme. They put gills on their shoes, which that's
Oh,
commitment.
not on the shark.
on the
Shark's gills.
The shoes have.
Ray was not just saying like, "Wow, you won't believe it. They have a picture of a shark and they drew in the gills."
Yeah,
No,
that's
they
not
have-
what you were saying.
No, they had like slits on the shoes that are like gills.
A little air conditioning in the shoes.
Like a physical feature on the shoe,
That's
reminiscent of gills. Yeah, that's a lot cooler than just, oh, hey, they drew anatomically correct sharks on their shirts.
I actually, you can. So from what I could tell, Bigzer brand, you should be able to purchase Bigzer brand gear through their Instagram account, which I tried to do and did not have a lot of success. So
No, did they not take what American dollars? Or
I went to
Visa
their
or-
I went to their Instagram account, and then that directed me to their WhatsApp like text thing, which I tried to text, and then all I got back was promotional offers. So.
All you had to do is transfer 1/10 of 1 Bitcoin to a random deposit, and then allow 7 to 12 business months, and your gear should be there.
Yeah. So no gear. I was hoping that maybe somebody would trade some for me at the Olympic Games, but now they're all Nike. Anyway.
What do we got? We're past one halfway through, and it's just a mere 1 point for Sharshan Bekov.
Hit him with the double leg.
The referee's position. So in Greco, they tend to be a little more low scoring at the higher level that you get at. It's tougher to hit offensive moves in Greco when your opponent is really good because they can just defend. And so instead of going on the shot clock or the activity clock, as they call it in freestyle, the referee will just award a point and then give somebody the option to go down in parterre. He'll give you a point and then say, what do you want to do? And usually the guys will say parterre, but that didn't happen with Iran versus Mijan. Mirzazadeh got a point, and he's like, nah, no parterre. I'm not turning Mijan.
Oh, big boy. Look at that.
Umida
Oh.
opening this thing up.
And Sharshan knew that, like, after you get forward in the second period, that's a big, it's a large hole to climb out of.
It's a big, large, tall hole.
Tall, large, big holes that have to be climbed out of.
Some would say deep, but
Well, I'm not those people.
Yeah. So Shark Tank now trails 4-1. What's gonna happen here? You don't see the big throws a lot of times this deep into the tournament. That was nice.
Yeah, this would be revenge for Fumita. I think most of these wrestlers would trade a world championship for an Olympic, even just a win here to make the finals.
okay, question for you. How many world titles would you trade for an Olympic title?
Olympic gold? Ooh, you'd have.
3?
Probably, yeah, two was what I was thinking.
I would call it a
I might
success.
even trade 4.
4 world titles for 1 Olympic title.
I would trade 3 because that's like, if you miss 3 years in a row at Worlds and then go to the Olympics and win gold, like you're
You're
fine.
still the baddest
Yeah.
man on the planet.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Or woman. It's just kind of the status of being an Olympic champion versus a world champion.
Well, that's
To the layman.
the thing that's so frustrating about the Olympics for wrestling fans. We're like, we want 10 weight classes. We want to have it this set up. We want to have more attention. And it's, yeah, but you got to play by the Olympics rules because they provide the platform that wrestling otherwise does not get.
Oh, look at that.
Shark Tank.
Here he comes.
4-3 now.
So
He
one,
needs a 2.
1 point won't do it.
He's got 30
Yeah, this
seconds.
is his opportunity.
Yeah.
Ooh, the whistle.
Challenge? Oh, no, he's waving it off.
Yeah, sometimes coaches get too excited. They're hitting the challenge button just because they're, there's no bricks to throw. They're just hitting their hands on the mat, on the raised platform there in front of the mat, and you got to wave it off.
Who, was it Forrest that had a weird situation with that? Where
Yeah.
just like Perry just
Oh, I don't even.
Hands on the mat and the buzzer went off. 'cause
Yeah.
it's super sensitive.
And he didn't even actually hit the buzzer. It was
Yeah.
like the wire was loose or something. Mm-hmm. All right, final seconds. I think it's going to be Fumita
Yep.
Kenichiro.
There he goes. Man, congrats to Fumita. That's a 4-3 win for him. He's into the finals.
Takes out the champ.
This will be his second Olympic medal. He was silver in Tokyo 3 years ago, which you will hear many people mention was not held in 2020. It was held in 2021.
That's right. Hey, I got a little special surprise for the
And he got
viewers.
our first carcass cam.
Yeah, there is. That is good.
Yeah, Shawshank Carcass.
Special surprise for the viewers. At the end of the watch party, if you stick around at the end, we're gonna play a trailer for you guys for an upcoming Chance Marsteller film.
Oh, now we're talking.
You're
And
going to want to see this trailer.
yeah, you're gonna want to see the trailer. The film's not gonna come out for a few months, but it's gonna be feature-length film about Chance Marsteller's battle with addiction and just his incredible story. So anyway, just a little tease. It's not coming for a while because we still have 5 matches left. But at the end of the session, you're gonna get the chance to check that out. Oh, Larry Steele's in there blowing party hats and what are those things
Classic
called?
watch party or
Online vuvuzelas.
That's Ashlyn from the old Flow Chat.
Oh, he finally
Throwback.
changed it.
Well, no, it's just he's Larry Steele on YouTube.
Oh, he can only change it in one.
I think
or
he
the
should
other.
change his name to Ashlyn on
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Change it back. Change
By the
it
way,
back.
Ty and Juliet Power were talking about. Well, there was a match earlier, and it was North Korea versus India, 68 kilo women's wrestling, and
oh, come on. Terrible YOLO challenge. Sorry.
this challenge is coming so late. So I guess we're gonna waste our time on this for a little bit. But
That's Youssef. I know that guy on the right with the headgear.
the question in the chat though was about whether or not the wrestler from North Korea was using questionable ethics.
Oh yeah.
Dirty tactics. That's what we heard from on the ground. Is it seemed pretty intentional, the injury.
Yeah, I think that's something you got to like fight through. Like it's all within bounds for fans to say, I don't like the way you wrestled, and that's not a move I appreciate, and to boo whatever wrestler they want when they buy a ticket. But for the Indian wrestler, I mean, sometimes your opponent tries to do moves like that, and if they're not illegal and they don't get called for it, then you get away with it.
That's what happens.
Fumita's pumped. He's saying, I'm that guy.
Spade, did you ever intentionally try to hurt someone when you were wrestling them?
You're always trying to like kind of hurt them.
Yeah,
Legally hurt.
trying to get to the line.
I mean, yeah, you're not playing patty cake out there. I never tried to do any, over the line moves.
That's good.
Although do you guys know the move where the foot, where you grab the outside of the toe and then put your shin?
That's
Or your
legal. Yeah. That's
Oh,
Right
it's
in their shin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did that one time because I hated getting ridden by legs and I was like terrible at getting out. And finally, I did that and I didn't get out. Like they called potentially dangerous because the guy started like yelping.
Here's our 360 cam.
Oh,
There it
boy.
is. Yeah, the John Wick.
Wow, look at that.
Phew.
Boom. There's the 4. Oh, here we go. Here's a ref cam.
cam.
They got ref cam.
Sammy
Wow.
saw it. Wow, totally
And
exposed.
honestly, the ref cam was the best angle to see.
And he definitely
Yeah,
that's
Shawshank
good.
did land in danger.
I like that ref
I
cam.
wonder if they can use the ref cam for challenges.
I hope so. I hope
be
they
great.
have every
Yeah,
angle available.
this is great coverage.
What could this challenge possibly be about right now?
It's
Oh, it's
over.
gone.
The
It's
challenge
gone.
was over. And it
Oh.
was pretty quick that they
We're just
said.
watching.
Oh.
We're just enjoying.
That's good.
John, how many guys did you injure with your dirty moves in wrestling matches?
I don't think I injured anybody. I got.
Oh, so you failed at your intentions.
I've been bit a couple times.
Someone confused you with food?
If you bite.
I've never bitten.
Yeah, but no. How many times have you just ever taken a bite of anything? Add it up.
How many times did I bite? I don't know.
Larry Steele in the chat, guess what? He's on vacation, but you know what? He's ditching his beach vacation to watch party
right,
with us.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Don't stop.
that's
MVL.
a real vacation is watch partying with us, I think.
That's a most valuable watcher.
What beach are you at, Larry? That'd be
Oh yeah, what beach, Larry?
great information.
You know, life's a beach.
He's at Margaritaville, I bet.
Now we got Reese Pieces?
That's not even how you pronounce it.
What, Reese's Pieces? What's wrong with that?
Seung. I think Ri is his last name.
Reese is his last name.
No. R-I. That's it. No more. His family name is Ri. I looked it up. Would Wikipedia ever lie? No.
Spay, he said OC, Maryland.
Oh, Ocean City, Maryland. Yeah.
They pronounce it Ocean City.
Ocean City. That's right. Going down to Ocean. Going to watch the Oreos. Balmer Oreos. Oh, yeah. Well,
Before.
what's that?
We've been there before.
We have been down to Ocean.
There you go.
HSCA's. Really good wrestling down there.
Wait, they had him at Ocean City one time?
They had them in Ocean City because they couldn't have them in Virginia Beach that one time.
Okay.
That was way back 2020, I think. Summer of 2020 or
It was
maybe 2021.
the first time you could have them.
Was it like fall? I think they had him in like the fall maybe. Or I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, they couldn't have them. March 2020 was when everything shut
everything
down.
got shut down.
And theirs is and normally NHSCA tournament is what, April?
Give or take.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't happening.
All right, here we go. 60 kilos, back to action. This is good. What do you guys think of the Greco weights compared to the freestyle weights? Freestyle weights, the lowest Olympic weight starts at 57. Greco, the lowest Olympic weight starts at 60. What
I
do you
will
think?
say Grecos are easier to remember when you hit the sevens.
Yeah. I kind of think 60 makes a little more sense.
I think a lot of people are kind of coming to that conclusion. It's not anything about like small people, smaller guys. We have
Pretty sizist, if you ask me.
We have two short kings at the party right now. It's just a matter of like how much depth can you get versus sacrificing the guys that will never be large enough. Like I know wrestling is for every body. Like you can wrestle.
Every body can wrestle.
Yes, but a guy whose maximum weight is going to be 50 pounds, you're just going to lose at the highest level no matter what. I mean, that's
50 pounds.
50,
Wow.
50 pounds.
Yeah.
Or kilos. You know what I meant. But there's some guys that are going to have to bulk up, and they're guys cutting down from 60 whatever kilos to 60 to make 60. But you get a much larger talent pool, and at a certain point at the highest level, you want that. Now, at the high school level, I'm not saying get rid of the smallest weights, but I mean, you see it in participation numbers at every level. The smaller you go, the fewer people can make that weight.
That's right.
We get a forced parterre. Both these wrestlers are 25 years old, the Chinese and North Korean wrestler.
Okay.
The sports university that Cao Ligyo, I don't know how you pronounce that, but the Chinese wrestler, he attended Wuhan Sports University.
Famous for their flu.
No, famous
How do we feel about
for their sports academy.
Okay.
the knee sleeves in Greco? Ooh, nice gut.
You got to imagine it's more of a brace situation than
It doesn't look like braces, though. It's too thin. I think they're just like sleeves, like shooting sleeves, but
maybe they hit a lot of high dives.
I think, my favorite story that I heard when I was real little was John Smith talking about how people ask him why he has that knee pad. Is his knee injured or whatever? And he goes, no, it helps me hit my low single easier. I slide on the mat better than if it was my bare skin.
Yeah.
So if they're legal and you can wear the knee things, and the guy does moves where he's got a drop step or whatever. And
Yeah. So North Korea had that gut wrench after the forced parterre. So North Korea with a 3-0 lead right now. And Spay, you said these guys both 25 years old, so probably having to get off their parents' insurance pretty soon.
yeah,
Especially
Although-
North Korean.
considering they are both from communist countries, maybe that's not the same kind of issue for them.
This really makes you think.
Makes you think. Healthcare for everyone. Fumita, he's a little bit older than these guys. His first world gold was 2017. He's 28. He's from Honshu, the big island of Japan. And Sharshin Bekov is 24 from Talas, Kyrgyzstan.
Mm-hmm.
and so if these guys win, they will wrestle in the round that starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. That's when the medal matches start. Repechage, which I guess these guys won't be wrestling in because
Not for them, yeah.
Yep, you drop straight into the medal matches. Now you will still weigh in with everybody else early in the morning. You would weigh in at like midnight Central Time because the session starts at 4 a.m.
So like 7 France time.
All right.
Right, but then you wouldn't wrestle until 7 p.m. You get like 12 hours
That's nice.
in between
Yeah.
weigh-ins and when you wrestle.
How about this? Larry Steele he's looking forward to a match between Amit Elor and he said Osaka. I think he means Ozaki from Japan. But Larry,
Not gonna happen.
bad news or maybe good news. She got beat. She's out.
Yeah.
She's not out. She may get pulled back into repechage, but she's on the opposite side of the bracket, and she lost earlier today. So we're not going to see that match on the front side. We're not going to see it at all in this tournament.
Yeah.
You might not even medal because I would probably favor Blessing in that semi.
It's tough to know. I gotta do a little bit more research on them. I think Ozaki has not seen a lot of these wrestlers because she's coming up. She was at 62,
Right.
then 65, where she won back-to-back gold at 2 different weight classes. Now she's up again at 68. So she's not familiar with the Zhumana Zarova, I think is the Kyrgyzstan woman that beat her.
She's a world champ though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So there's not as much history when they're moving around weights as much as they do. But they're all in there. I mean, they're all at that super high level. It's the Olympics, so no surprise there. So now we get forced parterre, and if China doesn't score there, they might have some trouble. They'll be down 2.
Yeah, and he's getting desperate. He's trying to, he couldn't get that lock down low on the gut. Now he's trying to get it around the ribs. Oh boy.
I think one of the most fascinating stories you could do right now would be, a broader story, not about any individual, is what is the North Korean training situation like?
No kidding.
It's the Hermit Kingdom. Nobody gets in there. It's tough to find any information about North Korea. It's not like they just stop and do interviews in English.
We got back-to-back comments from Letters to the Flock, who said, Amit for gold, and then he said, Sarah for gold, and I'm like, who else? Keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like these letters. Yeah.
Why not all of them?
I would say meet me at the top of the podium.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's here all week, folks.
Literally.
All week.
Oh, whether you want me or not.
So we're not going to watch Party for the next 2 days in the morning session. We will be for the afternoon session, but then starting Thursday, it's all day, every day. You're in the studio with you.
That's right. We may have a Sion appearance by the end of the week. We'll see,
Sion loves to talk about how come I'm not on that program? How come I'm not doing that? It's like, well, yeah, just do it. Like, you got to
Just do it.
show up, make the effort.
Make the walk, man.
Try not to curse that much. Although it wouldn't be quite after dark, but the start of these tournaments, 3 a.m., these are the wee hours of the night when we're starting. So if you hear an F-bomb from either Kozak or Bray, which I wouldn't be surprised to hear a couple even now, hey, that's, you're tuning in for some late night talk show stuff.
Okay, listen. Larry Steele just gave us golds for Brooks, Helen, and Kyle
Okay.
Nice.
Snyder. And then Falcon, the wrestler,
Uh-oh.
gave us for
Trying to
Spencer.
make it interesting.
Uh-oh. Come on, he's got to get that knee down. Oh, he
got
got
it.
it.
He got
it. Wow.
That's more than just 2. That was a 4.
2 is all he needs. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's got 2 piece of points, and he's
That's
going
a
to go
buzzer.
ahead.
He said put 2 pieces of points on my plate.
Obviously, now we're going to get a challenge, though.
No, I would just let it go if I
Yeah,
was
it's
in the green.
fine.
Your dream is over. You're not going to be torn apart by animals or shot by a cannon if you come home with not doing your job.
Hey, but so listen, we got predictions for gold for I mentioned all the Maryland natives. Falcon the wrestler gave a gold to Spencer, Dake, another one to Brooks and Snyder. So
Yeah.
you know.
Maryland truly is the state that performs the best under the brightest lights of the Olympics. Mm-hmm. You think about how much success the state of Maryland has. Oh, did they challenge it?
Oh, they
I think
didn't.
so, no.
Oh, wow.
That's North Korean efficiency right there.
That's just bravery saying.
There we go.
Yeah. As long as we did our best, our leaders understand.
Wow,
I can still bring home a medal.
That is a gnarly ear, too. The left ear of
man.
cow there. Oof.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, 60 kilos.
Not meant his ear.
Oh,
It looked like it was half.
it got not all, it wasn't all there. So
Yeah,
now we
so-
got Japan versus China in the finals of 60 kilos.
That was the most dramatic win I think I've seen this whole tournament.
I think even more so than Kyrgyzstan and Japan of 68 kilos. That was Japan went down by 6 in that 68 kilo women's match. Japan came back to tie at 6-6, was leading on criteria, needed a 4 to get that criteria advantage because she got forward earlier. And then Kyrgyzstan pulled it out in the final 10 seconds. This is like the final 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And he goes back for it. See, that's 4, but whatever.
McCoy Lemon wants a Dennis Rodman hosted, tour to the training facilities in North Korea.
Yes, he's famously boys with Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, but I am very curious about the training situation. How many people in North Korea even wrestle? How do they? What's going on?
I mean, you have the advantage of like you can just like pick people. Like you can be like, okay, you're a wrestler now, and you can just find whatever athlete, whatever you want. They don't have a choice. But the downside is like, I don't know if like, your talent pool, you're only wrestling each other. They hardly ever wrestle internationally. They went like a 3-year span, and that like overlapped with COVID. But even before that, they just stopped competing internationally completely. Like World Championships, they just didn't do anything.
So Mijan, this graphic now, he's trying to become the first ever Olympic athlete to win it 5 times. Like obviously Michael Phelps has like 30 some gold medals, but
yes, obviously,
but different events at the same Olympics. He's trying to become the same event at the Olympics 5 years in a row.
5 different
cycles.
Olympics. Yeah, so like Michael Phelps would have to win the 200-meter butterfly,
right?
At 5 different Olympics, or Simone Biles would have to win the all-around or the floor exercise at 5 different Olympics.
He's 41.
Age is just a number.
That's got to be contention for the oldest Olympic gold in wrestling history too, I would think.
If he gets it done.
If he gets it done. Yeah, he's got 2 more matches to win, but I mean, he's got to be the favorite. He's already beat a world champ.
There could be somebody from like the 1904 Olympics or something.
Yeah.
It's like, who are we talking about here? This is just a guy that like rolled out of the gentleman's club, the rich guy club, and was like, sure, I'll give this a shot.
Put his cigarette out and walked out to the mat.
Yeah. The old stories of like the marathon runners that are like getting real tired, so they like take a shot of brandy and finish the tournament, finish the run. There's a big boy. 2 big boys.
Yeah, I mentioned on FRL this morning, but I saw Mijan walks around at like 150 kilos and maybe even a little more.
What? Wow. I did see somebody post a photo of him training at a camp in April, side by side with a photo of him now, and you can tell he's taken off a lot of mass.
The
Yeah.
kgs.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the other thing I mentioned on the same FRL was I heard when they were changing around all the weights after 2013, and why did Greco go to 130 when freestyle was 120 and then 125, and it was like, we need to keep Mijan around.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lower it too much. That's just a rumor, though. I don't know what the.
I saw a video from our own Tyler Meisinger. He produced it a couple days ago. Adam Kuhn had to cut a little bit of weight to make 130 kgs.
I interviewed Mijan way back in March at the Pan Am Olympic qualifier, where he didn't compete because he just rolls up for the Olympics because he's just nice like that. But he informed me he will do a little dance for us if he wins.
Oh, for you.
For me.
For you.
Yes,
yeah.
for me.
Wow. All right, here's a good question from Larry Steele. Karelin versus Mijan, who you got? And for me, it's Mijan all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a great what if.
That is a great what if.
I mean, I wouldn't rule Karelin out. They called him the experiment for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And he's taken on the large boys. I think he run some unlimited weight classes at one point.
Yeah, and those biggity boys were some diggity dogs.
Let's see if he ever had any unlimiteds here. Nope, all 130 kgs, but
Mijan for I don't know, a decade and a half now. He's never in too big of a hurry, He just moves slowly, methodically, just gets it done.
That's the advantage of competing in Greco-Roman and being a massive human being. So it's so important to control center. in Greco and get your opponent put down in parterre. Like, it's what's happening right now. Mijan gets the first point, and he's got an amazing gut wrench. So just nobody can move him around. He gets on top. He turns him. Bada boom, bada bing.
Think about what an offensive tackle he could have been.
Yeah.
If he could have gotten, full size, eating healthy all the time, eating big, dirty bulk. They may even let him be like a pulling guard if he's got enough speed. But as they say, he was not born in Texas. He was born in Cuba.
They've been saying that.
Not a lot of American football being played down there. Does he get the turn?
And too easy. He has been working with max efficiency throughout this tournament. We'll see if he goes for another turn. He's just been going one turn, and then that's good enough.
He controls center. He gets the first chance on parterre. Gotten a turn.
Look at him. He's not even sweating.
No.
See that?
Yeah, McCoy Lemon, he says that gut is insane. I think so too. It is pretty insane.
Insane gut.
When was Lopez's last loss? Was it we don't need to talk about the circumstances. Was it 2011? Was that the one?
I think he lost.
Didn't he drop one after that in the World Finals?
I think fairly recent.
15? Was it? Yeah.
Let's see. He's got silver at 2006, which was before he started his Olympic run. 2011, 2015.
15. Okay.
In Vegas. Yeah. And he loses in 2011 and 2015, but he's untouchable at the Olympics.
I want to know, what does his training schedule look like from 2022 to 2023? What's he doing?
I got a hunch.
In the interim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Were you saying, or maybe it was Mike, who was the 97 kilogram guy, Salas?
Mm-hmm.
That he the reason he bulked up to 97 is because he's just at the beach, just with umbrella drinks, chilling.
Oh yeah, McCoy Lemon in the chat says that whenever the last time he lost was also this last time he needed a little bit of money. That's what somebody says.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that could mean, but
I heard the old message board rumors was they don't call him Team Silver for nothing.
yep. All right, that's the first period. It's 3-0, all Mijan, and now here's the question: can Shariati, is that how you say that, Spay? Is that how is he?
Yada, 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 yada.
Is he gonna? He got a shot?
Just make sure you say the last, two of those letters in there.
Mm-hmm.
Shar, and then you got to say two vowels before that T.
Shariati.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
leave out the IA,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we have a different word.
Yep.
He's originally Iranian.
Oh.
He was born in Iran, Kurdistan province, naturalized Azerbaijani. He's 35, so no spring chicken himself.
That's true.
I also like how Greco-Roman wrestling is a sport where a guy can weigh 130 kilos and you can say, hey man, nice gut. And you're not talking about his physical appearance. You're saying that's a compliment.
Yep.
Sometimes both.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it to their face.
Mijan putting a little bit more effort into staying in center right now than he normally. I don't know. It seems like a lot of times he's okay to just be put down and force parterre, but
This will be the second Iranian in a row, assuming Mijan wins, since he beat last year's world champ Mirzazadeh 3-1. That was in the quarterfinals, and he beat Korea 7-0 in the first round. This is Mijan's ideal. So will they actually go down in parterre? Because that was Mirzazadeh. Mirzazadeh just said, "Forget it. We're going to go feet."
yeah.
See, he looks a little annoyed. He's like, "All right, are we really doing this?"
It's a tough man to turn, but this is Shariati's chance. Rowdy Riley Bedich is wanting to know, has Amit wrestled? No, she's in the hole. Oh wow, he lifted him.
Just an elbow to the face.
Oh, yeah, look at
and then we're reversal.
Mijan,
He's laughing.
He's like, ah.
he's like,
I told you we shouldn't have done this.
nice try.
You put me down in parterre and I score on you, idiot.
Everybody was clowning the Iranian for not even attempting his time on top. Maybe he was onto something.
Yeah.
Mijan is outscored his opponents 1-0 so far after getting hit with referee's position.
Shariati with that. Yeah. He got half the lift, but then just kind of got stepped over, elbowed in the face. Yeah.
We might not get it this time. Surely we will if Mijan wins in the final. But it's hilarious to see him next to his coach because his coach is just a little, probably
Tiny little man.
5'5",
Yeah.
5'4" man.
Larry Steele in the chat pointing out one of the distinctions that Karelin had, which is that even for non-Greco fans, everyone knew who Karelin was, which is true.
A little bit more crossover,
Yeah, I don't know that that's as true for Mijan. Not yet, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people know who Mijan is. In
This,
the wrestling world.
yeah,
They don't
but
have like posters of him up in their wrestling rooms though. Like a high school wrestling room, it'd be the Karelin thing.
That's because Karelin looked like Karelin.
Yeah, but
So the posters of him, he looks shredded and jacked and scary.
and his neck is doing.
well, yeah, that's the point, right? It's like everyone knew who he was. I don't think with Mijan it's not quite the same.
We'll see if he gets a little 5 Olympic gold bump.
Yeah.
It's also the benefit of, being Soviet, or Russian.
Yeah, at that
Oh,
time.
the big Rocky
At that time, yeah, exactly. Um,
USA versus the big
Kitty
bad guy.
Kitty 14 wants to know who's up. Well, right now Mijan Lopez is winning. He's beaten his opponent from Azerbaijan 4-1, and time is ticking away. So Mijan Lopez is going to be back in the Olympic finals. It's looking like,
And then just one more match till a meet,
yeah,
right?
only 3 matches left this session. One more.
Here he is.
Semifinal. Oh, there's Mijan.
Oh,
Medal secured.
He's thinking about dancing, but I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna save it.
You got to
JD.
save that. Ooh, he
Tongue
tongue
out.
out like he's Jordan.
Wow.
Damn, some good number of Cubans there made it to Paris, or maybe they live in France.
Falcon the wrestler says it would be interesting if Rulon Gardner still tried to come back. He kind of has. He says that every so often that he's going to.
I believe many people were asking why we didn't write a story about Rulon Gardner coming back because he announced it, but maybe he even registered, but he did not weigh in or actually complete the comeback part of the comeback announcement.
Yep.
Got the announcement part down.
He did talk about it.
Now we got ads for some of the other offerings of Peacock, which it would be nice, however many times we mentioned that, if maybe we got a little kickback from the good people of Comcast Universal.
Yeah.
Just a little something for the effort.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to ask how you watch this. They're going to come to Flow, these wrestling fans, and then they're like, how do I actually watch this wrestling? And we'll tell them every time.
Yeah, it's been happening.
We don't keep it a secret.
Or they could just not pay us and we continue to tell them.
Some people are asking.
That's a strategy they could use, yeah. So
Some people are asking, how do you watch this? Other people are asking, anyone has a non-VPN gated stream link? It's on Peacock. I don't think you're going to have any luck finding that. Sorry.
yeah, this isn't, so it's not like UWW if you live in a different country. Now, maybe if the sneaky VPN people are looking for like streams that are free if you live in other countries, I don't know. But we're not going to help you with that because that's piracy and that's highly illegal and unethical.
I'll make you walk the plank.
It's true.
Yeah, you want to walk the plank? Be my guest.
You guys have no idea how many times JD or Bray have sent people to Davy Jones's locker.
Piracy is not a victimless crime.
I don't know how many times we have to say it, but that's so true. Oh, we got the schedule up there. A lot of people ask for the schedule too. That's just more money we're putting in the pocket of Big Peacock.
I like how they have the schedule, but they don't give the times. It's like morning session, PM session.
Yeah, AM and PM. Yeah, what are time zones anyway?
Well, tinfoil hat time, then you have to tune into Peacock all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the time. Keep it open. Get that ad stream revenue.
Oh, look. Ronnie is back in the in Twitter.
What's he up to?
He just said, LOL. 2 O's. Oh, now it's deleted.
Okay.
Came
On
up
top of him.
for air and then disappeared again.
Oh, now Larry Steele's wife is yelling at him. She said, "We're on vacation." Larry, this is you know what? Everybody's got a vacation their own way.
Yeah, and so you don't have to sit on a beach and get sand in your suit and seagulls stealing your food.
Maybe you sit on the beach, you pull up your hotspot on your phone, and your computer, you watch the Olympics.
Yeah, and then your computer gets sand in it, and you're like, son of a beach. Oh, Jello Kramer.
Jello Kramer.
Wait, I thought Jello Kramer lost.
Yeah. he
Oh,
lost
that's who
his-
he beat. Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right.
So we could have
all Cuban final.
all Cuban final and then all Iranian for bronze on Mijan's side.
Yep.
This is Yasmani Acosta, who was also from Cuba. He left and went to Chile. And probably the most underrated guy in Greco-Roman wrestling history is Pino Hines, who qualified this weight for Mijan and has medaled at world championships.
Yes.
And then every Olympics comes by and Mijan's like, all right, thanks, taps him on the shoulder and
Yeah.
he's
Tag
out.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are between Hines, Lopez, and this man right here, Acosta. They got the Cubans. They're putting out some of the best Greco heavyweights.
Got 3 Greco heavies that could all medal.
Yeah. All right. This match is also the one that means once it's over, it's immediate lore time.
Mm-hmm.
This is how UWW put it for Mijan. A win away from being the most successful Olympian in the same individual event.
It's hard to argue that.
Yeah. You got to talk about that, NBC primetime. Mike Tirico will mention Mijan Lopez. Guarantee. Or Snoop Dogg, one of those two.
Maybe they have Snoop Dogg hang out with them for a little bit.
And Martha Stewart.
Yep. Maybe they put those equestrian suits back on and can hang out with Mijan Lopez. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have Simone Biles take a picture with Mijan Lopez.
It would only
They
be
love to have the
Little-
short and tall.
little next to big. The Simone picture of her next to Shaquille O'Neal is
It looks
the
fake.
famous one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And different. These aren't the same.
I do somewhere have a picture of Mijan holding up Bonet.
Oh.
on his
Oh,
shoulder.
Yala. Yeah.
Well, there's that video a couple years ago.
Sasaki and
Like they were
Mijan
like,
wrestling around.
yeah.
Could Susaki break Mijan or tie? I'm not gonna say break. I'll say tie. 20-year run.
The biggest threat to Sasaki and now Fujinami, who's is like 3 years younger than Fuji or 4 years younger than Fujinami, is more Japanese wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Come
call
up
is
with
coming
the
from inside the
age.
house.
Yeah, but they might be able to keep winning
Right.
against the rest of the world, but not against the next, the current best 15-year-old Japanese
I
wrestler.
think age affects your athleticism a little bit more when you're
Little.
50 kg versus 130.
Yeah, the bigger you are, the easier it is to hide your unathleticism.
All right, here we go. Let's see if Meng can take advantage of this forced parterre. He's up 1-0. I don't know if he's going to get it.
This is one of those moves that people are like, you're watching it and you're like, all they're doing is just flopping around on the ground. They're not doing anything. Like I could do that. I just lay on the ground.
Nope.
Then you realize how hard they're crushing your ribs and how easily they turn lesser mortals.
Yeah,
It's very hard to get to appreciate what is going on the TV screen.
it is. By the way, I think maybe we've had a couple questions about the schedule in the chat. And Mike Smith is in the chat, and he says, I may know someone with the wrestling schedule with times. Haha.
Oh,
He's talking about himself, Mike Smith. Go on his Twitter. He's got the schedule. He
Schedule
made it
master.
months ago. Yeah.
This is Mike Smith.
Smith. No H.
No H.
That's right.
Okay. Mike Smith with no, the H is silent.
There's no H whatsoever.
You can also find it on FloWrestling socials
That's true.
if you so choose, or Mike Smith's.
And maybe, I don't know, NBCOlympics.com, UWW.
You could print them all out, put them next to one another.
Just see which one you like the best.
Whatever you do, not go to Spay's Twitter account.
Don't go to Space. He completely Spade posted the wrong time.
Was not the first time, will not be the last. Time zones and me are not friends. Everyone should be on the same time. Whatever time I'm in, that's the time everyone else has to be on. Yes.
Spay's two greatest enemies are time zones and the sun.
Oh, yeah. And guess who's responsible for time zones? The sun. It all comes back to that evil yellow orb. I hate it so.
Ooh, Falcon the Wrestler says, what if Lopez did a Gable backflip? Lopez, that's not really his style.
No, he would
More of a salsa crotch chop, man.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. He may do the crotch chop.
Which
At
he
this
did
point-
do after winning gold in Rio.
Yeah, and this is 5 gold. You don't bite the style of someone that has 1 Olympic gold when you're going for your 5th. Literally a record in all of Olympics.
I just want JD to imitate whatever dance that he does choose to do
Oh,
when he does it.
JD, who has won a company-wide twerking contest.
Yeah,
It's true.
We don't
he's
lie.
the most qualified of any of us.
That is a good title to have. Did they give you a trophy?
Gift card.
Okay.
What two?
I don't remember.
I won the bingo on that same night, and I got a $20 gift card to Joe's Coffee Shop.
Okay.
No shout out to Joe's Coffee Shop because they have 4 locations, and it only works on 1.
Okay. Well,
And I've gone to the 2 other ones, and they're like, "Oh no, sorry, not this system."
You didn't read the fine print.
What fine print?
it's a gift
I got
card.
instructions. Oh, Acosta's getting real physical. He just did a little 2-hand shove. He's gonna get the chance to go in parterre, I think, almost definitely.
Yeah, and I think he's got a better gut wrench than Meng does.
He'd also be winning at that point.
That's true. He may just say whatever. Who cares?
Then he could actually just conserve energy, so for the fight not to get pushed out in the final.
Kind of got a
minute and a
sumo
half.
battle going right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of sumo wrestlers,
Oh man.
who just
You know, you just.
Oh wow. Okay.
all right? Here comes Sion,
Sion's in the mix here.
director of what are you a director of, Sion?
I am just
You got to talk into this.
Justice
we
Minnow.
call Flo.
All right.
You gotta get if you're gonna talk, you gotta get real close here.
They wrote all that on your business card. Just a minnow in this ocean we call flow.
Yep.
Travis Peters also here. You probably can't see him, but
All right.
we're filling it in because we're all there's a lot of wrestling fans here at Flow HQ.
Yeah.
and they're starting to pile in.
And they're acting like this studio is their own personal, living room, which is great.
Act like this is a watch party. Yeah.
It is a watch party, so we're coming to watch.
All right, it's a watch party. All right.
First round. Who's got a round? Who's got the round? Where's the beer?
First round of beer. You guys bring it.
Yeah.
That's your guys'
I
job.
thought you already had it, man.
No, we don't got it. All right, we got
You're the reinforcements.
90 seconds left. Acosta's in the lead.
Oh, they just had the criteria.
Mm-hmm.
on
1-1.
board.
1-1. That's
For Olympics, they're going with criteria box instead of just the underline on the in-house scoreboard. The arrow on the score bug on the stream. The box isn't quite as easy to read, I feel like, as the underline is from a distance.
Wait a minute.
It could be missed.
Meng what is he doing? Is he asking for
Well, you
challenge?
get there's 2 points, but you can still get a third caution or a third.
Yeah.
No points.
Yeah, third
Yes.
passivity, I should say, is what they're called. So no points, but now Meng gets another chance on top.
On
here.
front head.
Yeah.
This will not affect the score if Meng can't get a turn here in parterre.
No, they didn't give him much time there.
Nah.
I don't think it mattered, though.
Meng, 26 from Dingtao District, Heze, Shandong, China.
Wow.
Is that even the right pronunciation?
No, I don't know how to pronounce these things. Shandong Sport University is
Oh,
where.
wait. Y'all gonna talk about my pronunciation, and then y'all gonna be over there mispronouncing all these things wrong?
Well, it's a little different. A place in China we've never heard of versus like an NCAA champion from Penn State. They're a little different.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and he's probably pretty close. I don't know. We should just have you and Spay take turns pronouncing the same thing and see who's closer.
You know, we almost had a whole bit produced, and it was Sion pronounces all the heavyweights because we were doing the preview.
We did do it, but y'all never broadcast it.
Yeah, because he said, who did you say was Trent Dilfer?
Trent
Hilger. Trent Hilger.
All right, there he is, Acosta. He's into the finals. He's going to have Mijan Lopez, former countryman,
So Cuba on Cuba.
in a classic 1-1 criteria battle.
Acosta, 36 years old, taking on 41-year-old Mijan Lopez. Acosta did the right thing to get out of Cuba and go to Chile. Not even talking about,
For his life.
yeah, development of the country or politics or whatever, but just strictly wrestling, he was stuck behind a guy. You think, okay, well, he's got 5 years younger than him. That's fine. He'll eventually take over the spot. Nope, never happened.
So what about the other one that won the world championship last year? He's sitting at home right now too, isn't he?
No, he just lost.
No, he's talking about the Cuban that qualified the weight.
Oh, what? Yeah, we were talking about Pino Hines.
Pino Hines. He's sitting at home.
Hey, Pino, Jamaica will take you.
There you go.
Speaking on behalf of the Jamaican Wrestling Federation,
You're gonna have to run that.
Sion Williams has invited you to compete.
I think you're gonna have to run that through Angus Arthur before
Yeah.
final sign off.
I think now, though, I mean, if Mijan retires now, it's all Pino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming up.
All
Pinot.
the time.
Little Pinot Gris, Pinot Noir.
That's right.
Heinz 57. .36 versus 41 has to be one of the older all-time Olympic finals, at least in recent.
Yeah, I would imagine. Also,
what was the Russian that Rulon? What was the Russian that Rulon wrestled? How old was he?
Karelin,
Yeah.
he was pretty old by the time when he wrestled Rulon.
he was still in his 30s, I believe.
Yeah, because that was the end of his run.
Yeah.
So we got a meet coming up next. Who's she wrestling? What's her name? From North Korea?
Oh, Pak.
Pak.
P-A-K. And I don't know if that's...
She hasn't done anything, right?
Well, a lot of these, I think she's young, and a lot of these North Koreans, this is like their first, major international tournament.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through Twitter, Olivia Lichty, that's a good follow. She knows women's wrestling. She's a Canadian wrestler. Says this is Chile's first Olympic medal.
Okay.
Good for them.
I don't know if she means just at this Olympics this is the first one or like ever in wrestling. I could believe both. Oh, here we go. Nomad says first wrestling medal for Chile and just their 15th ever
Wow.
at the Olympics.
Good for them. That's exciting.
I'm going to like all those tweets because I just read them out loud.
Would Amit become the youngest Olympic champion in USA Wrestling history if she wins?
I don't.
20 years old.
How old was Snyder? He was 20 also, wasn't he?
Gable.
19.
How old was Gable?
Gable was
No, Snyder was
21.
the youngest.
Yeah, Snyder was younger than Gable. Nice try, John.
I
Come
think
on.
Kyle.
You sure about that?
Snyder was...
Snyder was the youngest.
He was the youngest world champ.
Weren't the youngest Olympic champ.
Because he won at 15 and then 16. He was still in college.
How old was he?
He was in his second year of college because he didn't redshirt, right? So his
He redshirted. He went to the Olympic Training Center or whatever.
well, yeah, but that was his senior year of high school. That wasn't his freshman year of college. I don't know.
Talking over your shoulder.
When you guys with a laptop, fact check us.
Kyle Snyder, 1995.
He's 20 and a half.
Yeah, November 1995.
All right,
Amit's birthday, I believe,
here
is
goes Amit.
January 1st.
All right, here we go. Rowdy Riley Bedich thinks that Snyder was 19, but he wasn't.
He was not. He was
Sorry.
19 when he won Worlds.
Yes, he won Worlds at 19.
Because Tokyo was 2021, he was at least half a
Kyle
year.
Snyder.
Gosh, Amit she just controls the center of the mat so well.
Got to respect this power here. This North Korean seems to have a lot of is matching her.
About 30 seconds in, still no score. This is classic Amit though, taking center, but it's North Korean. Seems a little formidable.
But Amit will be younger than Kyle was, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Mead's got a good strategy here. You can wear down this North Korean. I trust her stamina, but I worry a little bit about working too hard for a push out or positioning, and you give yourself up to a counter of some sorts. But I don't know.
This was the wrestler that in the quarterfinal had the 2-on-1 and was kind of going against the joint type of thing. So, if you get somebody who's not afraid of a little bit of questionable tactics, that can
That's
be tough.
excellent
Oh, there's
Amit
that.
right there.
Go behind for a meaty lure.
Fought right through the hand fight.
Lace.
The lace.
Lace.
I don't know how much time she's going to get to work on
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Enough time. That's how much time.
Oh,
She's got enough on that lace.
Keep it tight. Keep it. Straighten her out. Straighten her out. Straighten her out. Straighten her out.
Keep running your feet. Keep running your feet.
Oh yeah, she's gonna.
She's gonna go. She's gonna go. There it is.
Hand to hand.
Oh, one more.
One more.
Oh, this wrestler just put her head down on the.
That's it. Did they call it?
They gave it.
They
to
gave
her.
it.
They gave it to her.
Wow.
10-0.
Where's the cube?
Look at that.
Yeah, here comes.
Yes.
You got to imagine they're going to
They
challenge
gotta
this.
throw a cube there.
Nah, they recognize greatness when they see it. There's no point here.
They didn't challenge in the other semi they were.
Yeah.
The Greco.
Yeah.
Yeah, accept defeat
doesn't look like
gracefully.
they're challenging.
I'll give it to the North Koreans. No YOLO challenges.
I would have threw it just to throw it.
Man, everybody's pumped up.
Yeah, nothing to throw.
There we go.
No buttons being pushed. Nothing. Hey, there's Tony Rotundo right there. Great shot
Man,
of it.
front and center. I have a feeling we're going to be using that photo for something later.
Great job of meat. All right, USA guaranteed their first medal at the Olympics on day 1.
That's great.
Not bad.
Boom shakalaka.
Doesn't get better.
Raising the roof.
How do we feel about these USA singlets this year?
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. They have a way, like, I don't like it when some countries, it's too hard to see or, even tell what country they're talking about. And goodbye, Sion.
Leon's taking off.
Sion and Travis take off. So they're keeping with enough traditional aspects of it, but they're putting a few different spins on it.
Well, I like it too because they have 2 different styles for each
yep.
color.
Yeah.
Where in Tokyo they just had the one, and everybody sponsored by Nike had the same style.
I also like that they moved away from like the silver and the gold. I thought that was an interesting, not knocking it too much, but go back to the red, white, and blue. That's what we're all about.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Got this locked up, and this is when the North Korean was like, all right, I'm not getting out of this. All right, one more match of the day. We just got to find out who Amit's opponent is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll find out. Somebody in the chat was pumped up for Nigeria to have a semifinalist. This is a Blessing Abora-Dudu coming up. Nigeria is, man, they've seen a lot of improvement in their wrestling federation in the last decade.
Yeah, I think someone said Danny Igali is a big part of that. He was a native Nigerian that moved to Canada and won a world, I think, Olympic gold.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that who Tamira beat in Tokyo?
Daniel Igali? No, he was.
No.
He beat Lincoln McElravy.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking of. But no, Blessing.
I
Yes.
think so. I think you're right.
Yes.
Yep.
She kept like doing the finger clench, and she was kind of I think she was trying to like slow Tamira down and was being a little dirty.
Couldn't do it.
Spay, I don't want to give Peacock too much free publicity, but they're advertising for one of I think your dad's favorite TV shows, 2.5 Men.
Men. Yeah, Steve Spade loves doing that. That and NCIS. You can keep him happy all week. I had the Netflix family plan, but like the basic one, so I shared a password with my parents, and then got like kicked off because it was like, you're currently watching NCIS. I'm like, all right. So I upgraded to get like 2 streams at once.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, oh, kicked off again. And like my mom was in one room watching baking show, the British baking show. My dad was watching another NCIS, just shotgunning like 1,000 episodes.
Oh man.
So then we had to rework a new arrangement. I was like, you guys put me on your phone plan for a long time. So I'm happy to carry you on this Netflix thing, but at this point we need to get separate accounts. Netflix is bringing down the hammer here.
Yeah.
Hey, we got draws for the people who go tomorrow. How do we feel about our draws for tomorrow?
I thought you were talking about our underwear, our drawers.
Our drawer, not our drawers, our draws.
Well, I can look at this. So Hildebrandt has Dao of Algeria. Dao.
Yeah. I mean, she's on the opposite side of the bracket from Japan, which is where you want to be.
Yep.
But she'll have to get past a Mongolian opponent, likely in the semis. That's somebody who's beat her twice. But you get the feeling watching that Sarah Hildebrandt can win that match and is a better wrestler overall. But that Mongolian opponent, she's like super short. She's a little fire hydrant of a wrestler, and she's just super hard to score on. So,
Well, it's weird because she's teched her before. Sarah's teched the Mongolian, so it's like you feel like if she can just get on top, she should be able to lace her up.
Yeah. When was the tech? Was it?
It was right before Worlds, a couple months before Worlds
Right.
last year.
It was 2022 22 and 23 was when the Mongolian got her
Yeah.
at Worlds.
Ben Randolph wants us to put tomorrow's draws on the screen. We don't have that ability today, but Ben Randolph, don't worry. In future watch parties, we will have that ability. But go over to Instagram. We got a post up with tomorrow's brackets. It's ready to rock.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the American entries, just look for the red font. It's the font that's a different color than the rest, and you'll be able to see right where America stacks up.
Sarah's second match should be tough against the woman from China.
Feng.
Yeah, they had a 4-2 match last year. That was pretty close. I think if I'm remembering right, I think that she got to get a last second takedown to win.
There's also Maria Stadnik, originally from Ukraine, wrestles for Azerbaijan. She's probably at the end of her career, but does have a ton of world medals, Olympic medals in her trophy case. Wouldn't want to look past her just because she's in her 30s now.
Kyrgyzstan on the shot clock first. They've both been getting angry about hands to the face.
Yeah.
It's funny, Bray, you mentioned it, right? How chippy it got, or how Oberadudu was. Anyway, Oberadudu in this match immediately said headbutting, and this is something going on here. And how do you say it? Jamarova. Anyway, the Kyrgyzstan woman was like, "Come on, let's go." Like, fine, all right, you said your piece, but Oberadudu wanted to get the ref involved.
Yeah, that's it's kind of a tradition in international wrestling. When you're upset with the other wrestler, you do like the finger wag, like no.
No. Or like, when you're wrestling somebody and they like stand back and then take a giant swing at you.
Yeah.
Sal's press style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. We were lamenting the lack of Bigzer brand shoes for Kyrgyzstan because they're sponsored by Nike, but we got some ASICS shoes on this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who makes these rules anyway?
Yeah. John Doe is asking if anyone remembers who Kennedy Blades beat in the finals of the Olympic trials. I do.
As do I.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yep.
I'll let you take it.
Well, he just didn't want. He doesn't want to know. He just wants to know if anybody else.
Oh, like just it's up, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah. No, it was Adeline Gray. So that was good. Good win for Kennedy Blades. Good
Legend.
series. The legend.
Who's not done yet. Did not retire. And
Adeline?
might be doing non-Olympic weight worlds down at 72.
Wow.
Yeah. You'd love to see it.
What were the other two weights that we got?
77 and 97. So
Bay, Joe
Bay,
Rao.
yeah.
yeah, Joe Rao, I believe, has an opponent from Iran first round, which looks challenging. Kamal Bey has a wrestler from Kyrgyzstan who he wrestled in the Junior World Finals, like, I don't know, years ago.
2017 maybe.
That was a crazy match. They've had some crazy matches in the past. I think that World Final was super high scoring, if I remember correctly. But so Kamal can win that match. That guy's gone on to have a whole lot of success though in the senior level. So he's not going to be favored right off the bat. But don't count out Kamal. He's got big move potential.
Yeah, if I could just make one blanket comment that I'm sure will come up again is that a lot of people are looking for like good draws or bad draws. There's like good things and bad things that can kind of happen in your draw, and like Kuhn did legit get a bad draws in that. Okay, you got the reigning champ and then the Olympic legend, but it's the Olympics. There's 16 guys, 8 of them are seeded. You're gonna get somebody tough no matter what. The best you can really hope for is a guy that is very beatable in round 1, but then you're gonna get someone tough in the next round no matter what. Probably like world champ level. So once you get past round 1, you're in the quarters. Everybody there is really good.
Occasionally,
Spay hitting us with the "you are the bad draw."
you are the better. Occasionally, there is a weight class that has a very clear favorite to make the finals, and
You want to be opposite them.
you want to be in their path, so at least you get pulled back in. So the worst thing is to be wrestling somebody that's like a little bit better than you, and then that person's going to wrestle the clear favorite, and then you're going to get eliminated. So
Yeah, just don't lose.
just don't lose though, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be not to pick on Shane Sparks, but not to do the Shane Sparks thing of no matter what, you're the bad draw. Some guys aren't the bad draw. But there's no avoiding a hellacious bout or route to a medal at the Olympics. You have to beat somebody of a world championship caliber.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
just-
especially if you're not seeded too, because like you could have at 86, we could see Aaron Brooks draw Yazdani round 1. You know?
Yeah.
So like, if you're not seeded, it's yeah, anything can go there.
You
for
can get the returning world champ.
Oh, look at this.
Wow. Kyrgyzstan.
Stepping over though, no takedown yet.
There
I
it
think
is.
she'll get it, yeah. And
Yeah, Kyrgyzstan trailed a lot of the way, and then she got a point on an expired shot clock. But that go behind is going to give her the 3-1 lead. See if Abora Dudu can find 2 points somewhere. Kyrgyzstan's women's program has just become one of those countries that's like going to be tough at almost every single weight.
I feel like they really invested in all 3 styles.
Yeah.
We saw a bunch of Greco guys from them already. And then, maybe men's freestyle is their weakest of the styles, but it's not bad. I mean,
A
you
couple metal threads.
you can't sleep on those guys.
You got Ernie, right?
My man, Ernazar Akhmed Aliyev, he wrestles at 70, but he looks like a 65 guy. And now he's down at 65, obviously. Who's their 57? Ulu.
Exat.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up, but yeah. There's always something before that Ulu.
Elmaz.
And then their heavyweight made it, although he's a transfer from Dagestan. Or no, from Siberia. He is Yakut.
Oh.
Uh-oh. 10 seconds left. Blessing Abora Dudu's got to like somehow pop her entire body out of this situation.
Yeah, or go full Peterson.
Yeah. Zhumana Zarova gonna get it done. So that's Amito Lor's opponent from Kyrgyzstan.
Not to be underestimated. Took out a very good Japanese wrestler. Took out a very good Nigerian wrestler. Her first bout was against Mongolia. So we all want to crown her, but let's not look past the actual match against a very tough Kyrgyzstan wrestler.
Yeah, that's right. So you know what? That's it for our session. Short watch party session today, just the semifinals. But we'll be back for the second session tomorrow, which will, I believe, I think it's 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. We'll be back for that. We're going to get out of here, but we've got a Chance Marsteller trailer for you guys to enjoy. So check that out, and we'll be watch partying with you guys all week long.
You ready? Wrestling is an extreme sport. I'm an extreme person.
I remember hearing about Chance when he was in middle school because he was entering college opens and winning matches.
He was like an urban legend.
And he became mythological at that point.
Then he hits the high school scene and runs through everybody.
He was a phenom from the time that he first stepped on the mat.
He almost has it down to a science, almost.
But it definitely came at a price.
I was an opioid addict. I was addicted to fentanyl.
How difficult?
I don't want to go back.
If this kid's a hammer on the mat, he's probably crazy off as well.
Why is somebody from jail calling me?
There's rumors about Chance.
7 years probation?
But I don't think anyone thought it was going to be as bad as it was.
He can fucking tape you as soon as he wants. Stand down and shut up.
As far as Chance hiding things, I'll be honest with you, he was great at it.
I didn't know probation lasted that long. Like, if you're that bad as shit, I thought you got thrown in jail.
This isn't the guy that I thought Chance Marsteller was.
He showed up with a backpack and just looked like a shell of himself.
This is where the story of me fighting 6 police officers comes about.
He gets arrested. It's very, very bad.
Most people have given up on me at this point.
He hit rock bottom at that point.
Yeah, I don't think it's a stretch to say that Chance Marsteller is the greatest example of human triumph in the history of our sport.
The rise and then the fall and then the come up, that's a great story. And people need to hear that.
I was starting to see Chance again.
This dude's in my way.
of winning a world title, and that was the goal that I wrote down when I was a little kid, was win a world title.
Olympic gold medal. His face and his wrestling IQ is off the charts. I appreciated that.
The little kid Chance is back.
You thought you won, and now you're in a huge hole against the greatest American wrestler of all time.
I took that personally.
That was my advice to him, was give yourself a chance.
Chance was becoming this hero. It was almost like Rocky.
Don't fool yourself, kid. You're gonna come back in here just like everybody else.
You prepared for this. You chose this. You meticulously prepped and arrived at this moment.
Training for the opportunity to beat Jordan Burroughs to represent the United States, it was ingrained in his mind.
I'm gonna keep tracking you down until I get you.
Surprises at every turn this final act.
Can you make it back? I don't know. No one's ever told me they did.